Hey my fellow monsters, welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia, aka Mama Monster, and here we do everything horror. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I had recently just read this horror comic series by Sarah Gailey. It is called Eat the Rich, and I just had to talk about it. So if this is something that sparks your interest, grab a snack, maybe a drink, and let's get into it. Okay, so imagine this. You're sick, you're in pain, you need treatment, but you don't have good health care, maybe not a good job, and you just don't have money. And then along comes a rich person and says, hey, come work for me. I'll give you a place to live, food to eat, shelter. You just have to work and I'll pay for your medical bills and, you'll live comfortably. So what's the catch? You live in this horrible situation, you're in pain, you can't pay your bills, and it's just not a good way to live. And you don't have that much longer to live, if that. Then you have over here, you have a place to stay, you're living comfortably because you have your treatments paid for, so now you're not in pain. But the catch is, you live under this roof and like I said, you work for these people. But when you retire in 10 to 30 years, whenever they tell you, they get to kill and eat you. So that is what this comic is about. That is only an example of a situation that could happen for them to offer you this whole situation going on. So a little bit about me. I'm not a huge reader, but I want to be. Most of the time when I'm cleaning, I like to listen to podcasts and audibles. That is just my go-to. But I want to become a better reader, physically. And I do read, here and there, books on my Kindle. But ever since the pandemic, I haven't worked in over a year, and I feel like reading is a good hobby to pick up and also something to keep my brain moving, So I was talking to my sister one day and I was telling her some books I just can't get into and sometimes I just think it's boring. But she told me you just need to find books that, you like. And of course, why didn't I think of it? I need to find horror books. Obviously, I am obsessed with horror, so I need to read books about horror. So that's what I've been trying to do. And I told myself I would buy a book every month to read. So I started at the end of last year, started small. So lately I've been seeing a lot of horror recommendations on TikTok. So I've been just keeping them, screenshotting them, or putting them in my Amazon cart. And I came across this one and I saw a little plot summary and I thought it was a book and it sounded interesting. So I put it in my Amazon cart and realized it was a comic. So I was like, I don't read comics, but I can try it out. So I bought the first one. There's 5 issues in this series. And so I bought the first one and that was probably a week ago. So another thing about me, I have a horrible sleeping schedule. I'm trying to work on it, but I was up at 3 a.m. the other night and I couldn't go to sleep, but I wanted to go to sleep. So I figured maybe if I read this first issue, I get tired a little bit and fall asleep. So I read it and then I bought the rest. All in one sitting. I sat there past 3 a.m., read all 5 issues, and they are honestly really fast and easy reads. They are about 22 to 26 pages long. The story was just very compelling and I could not put it down. It just pulled me in, and honestly the artistry in this comic is beautiful. Every little detail from the characters' faces to something on the ground was just it was beautiful to look at, and I really honestly think that I am going to start reading horror comics from now on, horror books as well, but I realized that this is something I really like. The story follows Joey, a law student, and she is going to go meet her boyfriend's family. They're going to stay there for summer vacation, and that is where everything happens. His family and the community there. It's kind of like the movie Society from 1989 without all the gooey ooiness. But that's just the vibe I got from this comic. But she later on sees this killing happen and she was just shocked, and she ends up staying, and you just have to see how it unfolds. I don't want to give it away because I want you guys to read it. So obviously there's cannibalism, there's a lot of bloodshed, and I really love how the artistry just displays this right in front of your eyes. And like I said, I really like this story, and at the end of every single issue I just wanted more, and that's why I was like, click, I gotta get the next one. And I just really like how this played out and how it ended. Just everything about this was just an amazing read, and like I said, it's really easy and really fast, so I highly recommend it. Like I said, I definitely will be getting more horror comics from now on, horror books as well, but I definitely want to look into Sarah Gailey's work to see what else she has done. So I hope you like this short review. I know it's something different, and if it's something that you like, let me know. And if you want me to do more like this, I would love to. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload. My socials will also be down below. I would love to have you over there, especially Instagram. It's always a good time meeting and chatting with new people. So yeah, until next time, bye.